For the first question, whether was there any planning after MS Ophthalm, I could simply answer it that life after my post-graduation was on my mind from day one of me joining my residency. हमारे शौक की ये इंतहा थी कि कदम रखा तो मंजिल रास्ता थी. So in a period of 1.5 to 2 years, you naturally rotate through all the departments, and I also rotated all the departments and got an idea that oculoplasty is something that excites me. The key is what excites you and what are you willing to live your life with. I think that is the main question that needs to be answered here. So once I knew that oculoplasty excites me, then I started looking for places right in my second year of MS that where would I do fellowship. And I happened to know that LVPEI at Hyderabad was the best place for doing an oculoplasty fellowship. And that's where I started attending a lot of meetings. Any lecture that was on oculoplasty was not missed. So, in a sense, you start planning from day one. What is my success mantra in oculoplasty? I feel that for any success on this planet, it's a triad: focus, hard work, discipline. You know, as when we were children, the hugely popular serial Mahabharata used to come, and I remember watching Shri Krishna saying this to Arjun in that, which I have modified a little bit based on how I perceive it and how I understand it. And he said, अपने मन को व्यर्थ प्रश्नों के मरुथल में भटकने ना देना पात, ये समझकर चलना कि इस धरती और उस आकाश के बीच तुम्हारे लक्ष्य के अतिरिक्त और कुछ है ही नहीं. I think this is what in crux summarizes a success. And obviously, the more you work hard, the more would be the luck. You would be very lucky if you work hard. It's as simple as that. What is the pinch moment in plasty, or what keeps me alive in plasty? I think oculoplasty renders or lends itself for a lot of clinical work and innovative research work. I would actually go a step forward and say that ophthalmic plastics had actually allowed me to branch out into a standalone specialty, Dacryology. It allowed me to work in areas where nobody in the world also works on that one. So I think in essence, it is something, how do I put that? In essence, I would say that it gives you a lot of room to maneuver yourself professionally. The very fact that Dr. Honavar and myself have been recognized by the Indian Nobel, the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award, is a testament to what this branch offers as a career choice. So the key challenges that happened in this journey, well, my belief is that the greater the audacity, the greater will be the challenges. And life will test you. Life will test you whether you are up to the mark to deserve whatever it has to offer. There have been several challenges. Just to name a few, there are innumerable if I start looking at that way. But one that can stand out in the midst of what we are actually talking about was that soon after my residency, obviously for oculoplasty fellowship, I applied at the LVPEI Eye Institute, and I was not selected the first time. Well, then comes the challenge. The next interview and examination was 6 months away. What would you do? Would you join somewhere to work, or how would you spend? That's a challenge that I had. But I wanted to spend those 6 months doing oculoplasty with anyone, need not be a fellowship, I can work in the clinics, however it is, but I wanted to spend those 6 months in plastics. Right? My father was quite generous enough to help me with finances at that point of time. There was shortage of finances. A lot of things kept going in that, but I kept my focus for those 6 months. Did a lot of oculoplasty, much more than what I was prepared before, and in a way I came back with a bang. So there will be difficulties, there will be challenges. सफर में धूप तो होगी, जो चल सको तो चलो. सभी है भीड़ में यहाँ, तुम भी निकल सको तो चलो. किसी के वास्ते राहें कहाँ बदलती हैं, किसी के वास्ते राहें कहाँ बदलती हैं, जो तुम खुद अपने आप को बदल सको तो चलो. सफर में धूप तो होगी, जो चल सको तो चलो. So in essence, what I want to say is that in the midst of all what is happening around, don't forget to live your life. There are many dimensions to life other than a professional career. So do what you love and love what you do. And I think everything will fall in place. Thank you very much.